On today's Prophecy in the News, Gary Stearman and I are going to look at the ancient book of Enoch. It is a book that was quite popular during the first 700 years of church history, but then faded from sight. Nobody republished it.
The scriptures of Enoch are filled with his profound words and blessings for the chosen and righteous. Enoch, a devout man enlightened by God, received these divine revelations. Once it was believed there was only a single book of Enoch, but new discoveries have shattered this assumption. These texts weren't just for Enoch's era, they were meant for future generations as well. What secrets do they hold? Are we approaching the prophesied end times? Join us as we explore the recent uncovering of 2 more books of Enoch, unveiling texts that could send shivers down your spine. Enoch, the 7th patriarch mentioned in the book of Genesis, became the focus of much apocryphal writing, especially from the 3rd century BC to the 3rd century AD during the Hellenistic period of Judaism. Initially celebrated for his devoutness, Enoch was later believed to have received secret knowledge from God. This image of Enoch as a visionary was influenced by the Babylonian tale of the 7th antediluvian king Enmendarana, who was connected to the sun god and received divine revelations. The story of Enoch, with its many similarities to the Babylonian myth, is detailed in the first book of Enoch. The Holy Great One will emerge from his dwelling, and the eternal God will walk upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai. He will reveal himself from his camp, showcasing his mighty power from the heavens. Fear will grip everyone. The watchers will tremble, and great terror will spread across the earth. The towering mountains will shake, the high hills will be leveled, and they will melt like wax before a flame. The earth will split apart, and everything on it will perish, bringing judgment upon all. But with the righteous, he will establish peace. He will protect the chosen ones, showering them with mercy. They will belong to God, flourish, and be blessed. He will aid them, light will shine upon them, and he will make peace with them. And look, he comes with tens of thousands of his holy ones to execute judgment on everyone, destroying all the ungodly and convicting all flesh for their sinful deeds and harsh words against him. Notice how everything in heaven remains in its orbit, how the celestial bodies rise and set in perfect order without deviation. Observe the earth and everything on it, from beginning to end, how steady and unchanging it is, reflecting the works of God. See how summer and winter fill the earth with water, and clouds, dew, and rain cover it. Watch how, in winter, most trees seem to wither and lose their leaves, except for 14 trees that keep their foliage for 2 to 3 years until the new leaves come. Take a moment to appreciate the sunny days of summer. Notice how the sun hangs high above us, casting its warmth across the land. As you seek relief from the heat, so too does the earth, which seems to radiate with its own warmth. See how the trees respond, cloaking themselves in vibrant greenery and bearing fruit, as if in gratitude for the sun's rays. It's a reminder to pay attention to the wonders of nature, to understand that everything around us is part of a divine design. Each year, the cycle repeats itself, a testament to the enduring nature of God's creations. The seas and rivers, too, follow their ordained paths, carrying out their tasks without fail. In these simple observations, we can find a deeper connection to the world around us and a profound appreciation for the beauty and order of creation. As humanity flourished and multiplied, there arose a generation of exceptionally beautiful daughters. These daughters caught the eye of heavenly beings, the angels, who found themselves drawn to them. Among these angels was Samyaza, their leader, who voiced concern about the consequences of their desires. Yet his companions were undeterred. They made a pact, swearing oaths to each other, committing to their plan despite the potential consequences. In total, 200 angels descended to Mount Hermon during the days of JRE, naming it so to commemorate their solemn oath. This tale speaks to the complexities of desire, the power of oaths, and the consequences of crossing boundaries between worlds. These were the leaders among them: Samlazaz, the chief, along with Arakulba, Ramil, Kokablel, Tamlil, Ramlel, Danel, Ezekiel, Barakiel, Asael, Armaros, Batarel, Ananel, Zakiel, Samsapiel, Satarel, Terel, Jomjael, and Sariel. Each led a group of 10 angels. These angels, along with the others, took wives from among humanity. They indulged in forbidden knowledge, teaching humans magic, herbalism, and other mystical arts. Their unions resulted in the birth of towering giants, 3,000 meters tall, who ravaged the earth, consuming all in their path. When humanity could no longer withstand the giants' appetite, they turned on their own kind, committing unspeakable acts of violence and depravity against all living creatures. The earth itself cried out against their wickedness. Azazel, one of the fallen angels, shared with humanity the secrets of crafting weapons like swords, knives, and shields. He also taught them metallurgy, showing them how to extract and work with metals, and introduced them to jewelry making and cosmetics. This flood of new knowledge led to a surge in materialism and moral decline. People indulged in hedonistic behaviors, straying from the path of righteousness. Samyaza delved into the realm of magic, teaching humans spells and potions. Armaros specialized in breaking magical spells, while Barakijal instructed in the ways of astrology. Kokabel enlightened people about the stars, Ezekiel about clouds, Arakiel about earthly signs, Shamsiel about solar phenomena, and Sariel about lunar movements. As humanity spiraled into moral decay, their cries of anguish reached the heavens. From their celestial perch, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel witnessed the turmoil unfolding on earth. They saw the rampant bloodshed and lawlessness gripping humanity. Moved by the cries of the innocent and the pleas of the oppressed, they turned to each other in solemn concern. They recognized that the very earth, created to be a home for all living beings, now echoed with the cries of its inhabitants, pleading for justice. The souls of humanity reached out to the heavens, beseeching the divine for intervention. Addressing the Most High, the holy beings acknowledged his eternal sovereignty and unmatched power. They spoke of his omniscience, his ability to see all things, even the hidden secrets of the universe. They recounted the actions of Azazel, who had corrupted humanity with forbidden knowledge, and Samyaza, who had led his companions into sinful unions with mortal women. The consequences were dire, the birth of giants, and a world stained with blood and injustice. In their plea, the celestial beings sought divine judgment and restoration for a world torn apart by darkness. Listen closely, for the voices of the departed souls are crying out, their sorrow reaching the gates of heaven. Their lamentations echo endlessly due to the relentless injustice prevailing on earth. You, O Divine One, foresee all things, allowing events to unfold as they will, yet you remain silent on how we should respond to these atrocities. In response, the Most High, the Holy and Great One, spoke and commanded Uriel to deliver a message to the son of Lamech, Noah. He instructed Noah to hide himself and revealed the impending catastrophe, a devastating flood that would engulf the entire earth, wiping out all life upon it. Noah was to prepare and ensure the preservation of his lineage for the sake of future generations. Once more, the Lord commanded Raphael to take hold of Azazel, binding him tightly and casting him into the darkness of Dudel's desert. There, amidst rough and jagged rocks, Azazel would dwell in perpetual darkness, his face veiled from the light. On the day of ultimate judgment, he would face the fires of purification. The Lord instructed Raphael to heal the earth, tainted by the corruption of the fallen angels. He urged for the proclamation of this healing, to remedy the plague unleashed by the forbidden knowledge imparted by Azazel and his cohorts. All sin, the Lord declared, should be attributed to Azazel. To Gabriel, the Lord directed a mission against the offspring of the Watchers, the products of forbidden unions and immoral deeds. These children, born of fornication and corruption, were to be dealt with severely. Gabriel was tasked to incite them against each other, ensuring their own destruction in battle. They would not be granted the longevity they desired, for their hopes of eternal life would be dashed. Turning to Michael, the Lord ordered the binding of Samyaza and his followers, who had defiled themselves by mating with mortal women. Their punishment would be to witness the consequences of their actions as their offspring turned against one another. Bound for 70 generations in the depths of the earth's valleys, they would await the eternal judgment that awaited them. In those days, the wrongdoers will face the consequences of their actions, led into the fiery abyss, and imprisoned for eternity. Those who are condemned will be bound alongside them until the end of time. All the spirits of the wicked and the offspring of the watchers will be destroyed for the harm they've inflicted upon humanity. Every trace of evil will be eradicated from the earth, making way for righteousness and truth to flourish. This transformation will bring blessings with righteousness and truth thriving eternally in joy. The first book of Enoch recounted humanity's sins and the divine judgment that followed, including the flood that shortened human lifespans. The second book of Enoch detailed God's ascent to the holy mountains, Enoch's journey to the heavenly realms. At the age of 365, Enoch vanished from the earth, his presence fading into the unknown. His ascent to the heights of the Most High is shrouded in mystery and wonder as he unveils the secrets of the 10 heavens he traversed. The discovery of the second book of Enoch in the early 19th century ignited fascination with his celestial odyssey. Departing from his earthly ties, Enoch was whisked away on the celestial wings of an angel, soaring to the first heaven where he was set upon the billowing clouds. Gazing upward, he beheld the ethereal expanse, witnessing a sea unlike any on earth, overseen by 200 celestial beings who govern the stars. He glimpsed the enigmatic treasure houses of snow and dew, witnessing the dance of the clouds under the watchful eyes of their guardian angels. Transported to the second heaven, Enoch was confronted with a darkness more profound than any earthly gloom. Here, he encountered anguished souls, imprisoned and awaiting divine judgment. Their somber cries echoed in the void as he inquired about their fate, learning that they had forsaken God's commandments to pursue their own desires, leading to their grim captivity. Yet, even their prince languished, bound not in the second heaven, but in the fifth. Ascending further, Enoch entered the third heaven, where paradise unfolded before him, adorned with the celestial tree of life. Here, amidst the heavenly splendor, he beheld the Garden of Eden, tended by 300 angels who offered ceaseless praise to the Creator. They revealed to him that this sacred realm was reserved for the righteous, those who shunned wickedness, embraced virtue, and served their fellow beings with compassion and integrity. For them, an eternal inheritance awaited in the divine presence of the Most High. Enoch's encounter with the abyss of despair guided northward from the heavenly garden. Enoch beheld a harrowing realm of torment, cloaked in darkness and shadow. Within its depths, fire and ice danced in a chilling inferno, while merciless angels stood sentinel, armed with weapons of divine retribution. A river of fire snaked through the dismal landscape, its searing currents a testament to the anguish endured within. The angels revealed to Enoch that this dismal abyss was the designated abode for those who defiled the sanctity of God's law. Here dwelled the unrepentant, whose sins transgressed the natural order, practitioners of forbidden arts such as sorcery and witchcraft, who reveled in their wickedness and spurned divine truth. Among them lurked the envious and hateful, the perpetrators of heinous crimes against their fellow beings. This abyss awaited those who exploited the vulnerable, enriching themselves through deceit and cruelty, denying aid to the needy and causing suffering through their greed. For those who turn their backs on the Creator, worshiping lifeless idols of their own making, this desolate realm was their final destination. In this place of torment, justice awaited, a grim reminder of the consequences of forsaking righteousness and embracing darkness. Enoch's glimpse into celestial mysteries. Transported to the fourth heaven, Enoch's eyes beheld the celestial dance of the sun and moon, witnessing the intricate movements of the cosmos. He marveled at the sun's radiant circle, surrounded by wheels and attended by stars and celestial beings. Among them soared the majestic phoenixes, also known as seraphim and cherubim, with their lion-like feet, crocodile heads, and wings of angelic splendor. Empurpled like the rainbow, they bore the sun on its daily journey, bestowing warmth and dew upon the earth. Ascending further to the fifth heaven, Enoch was confronted by a legion of warrior angels known as the Grigori, or Watchers, towering in stature beyond even giants. Their visages were weathered, their silence palpable. Surprised by the absence of worship in this realm, Enoch questioned the angels accompanying him. They revealed the grim truth. These watchers were among those who had defied God, descending to earth to take human wives and corrupting the fabric of existence. From their union came the abominable giants, symbols of their transgressions. Enraptured by this revelation, Enoch witnessed the sorrowful lamentation of the fallen angels, their tears a testament to the divine judgment that befell them. In their solemn grief, they bore witness to the consequences of their rebellion, a poignant reminder of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Enoch's revelation of celestial splendor. Ascending to the sixth heaven, Enoch beheld 7 radiant bands of majestic angels, their brilliance undimmed by differences in appearance or demeanor. These were the archangels, entrusted with the sacred knowledge of celestial mechanics and the governance of the world. Above mere angels, they held sway over seasons and years, rivers and seas, meticulously recording the deeds of humanity and guiding the course of existence. Elevated to the 7th heaven, Enoch was enveloped in a blaze of divine light, surrounded by fiery hosts of mighty archangels. Amidst this celestial assembly, he glimpsed incorporeal forces and celestial hierarchies, dominions, orders, and governments, alongside cherubim and seraphim, thrones of many-eyed beings, and legions of radiant beings. Overwhelmed by the awe-inspiring spectacle, Enoch trembled with fear, until reassured by the angels who guided him. From afar, he beheld the resplendent throne of God, seated in the lofty realm of the 10th heaven, a sight that stirred both reverence and trepidation within him. As the angels departed according to divine decree, leaving him momentarily alone, Enoch grappled with fear at his solitude. Yet, his apprehension was short-lived, for the archangel Gabriel swiftly descended, lifting him once more into the divine presence. In the presence of the Almighty, Enoch stood humbled yet emboldened, his journey through the celestial realms a testament to the boundless mysteries of creation and the enduring power of faith. Enoch's revelation of heavenly order. Enoch's ascent continued as he beheld the 8th heaven, the realm where the ebb and flow of seasons, drought, and humidity are orchestrated. Here, the 12 constellations of the celestial firmament held sway, their movements shaping the tapestry of existence. Beyond, in the 9th heaven, he glimpsed the celestial abodes of these constellations, their celestial splendor unfathomable to mortal eyes. Led to the throne of God, Enoch prostrated himself before the Almighty, who bid him to rise and stand in his presence. In a divine transformation, his earthly garments were replaced with robes of celestial glory, and he was anointed with the sacred oil of divine favor. Transfigured into a likeness of the glorious ones, Enoch was entrusted with the solemn task of a celestial scribe, recording the destinies of humanity and the eternal realms prepared for them. Under the tutelage of the Most High, Enoch delved into the mysteries of heaven and earth, learning the secrets of creation and the divine order that governs all things. As God revealed the unfolding of creation, Enoch discerned the sacred significance of the 7th day, a day of divine rest akin to the millennial reign of Christ. In the revelation of divine time, the 8th millennium emerged as a realm beyond temporal constraints, where the boundaries of existence dissolve into eternity's embrace. Enoch's divine mandate. Enoch received a solemn charge from the Almighty to share the sacred revelations he had received with the sons of men, that they may come to know and revere their Creator. God lamented the proliferation of a worthless seed upon the earth, who spurned his authority and bowed before lifeless idols, defiling the world with their wickedness and abominable deeds. Revealing his plan to cleanse the earth with a deluge, God spoke of a remnant seed that would endure, from which a new lineage would emerge in distant times. To this future generation, the writings of Enoch would be bequeathed, serving as a beacon of truth and divine guidance. Blessed would be those who embrace these teachings, for they would find favor in the eyes of the Most High. Enoch was granted 30 days to walk among mortals, sharing the divine wisdom entrusted to him. Accompanied by his guardian angels, who had unveiled the mysteries of the heavens to him, he descended once more to the earthly realm, where he was placed back upon his bed. With a sacred mission burning in his heart, Enoch prepared to fulfill his divine mandate. Knowing that his return to the heavens awaited at the appointed time, Enoch's return and proclamation. Upon his return to the earthly realm, Enoch summoned his children and all who would listen, eager to impart the celestial wisdom bestowed upon him. He recounted his celestial journey, revealing the mysteries of the heavens and the terrifying guardians of hell, whose fiery gaze and fearsome visage struck fear into his heart. Enoch spoke of the deeds of humanity, observing the diversity of character and conduct among mortals. He extolled the virtue of fearing God above all else, proclaiming that those who walked in righteousness would shine brightly in the days to come. Warning against the folly of anger and scorn, he cautioned that divine retribution awaited those who inflicted harm unjustly upon their fellow beings. Blessed, he declared, are those who show compassion and kindness, who lift up the downtrodden and extend aid to the needy. For on the day of judgment, every action and intention will be weighed with divine precision, and each individual shall receive their just reward. The timeless wisdom of Enoch's teachings resonates across the ages, transcending the barriers of time and space. As we reflect on his words, we are reminded of the enduring relevance of divine truth and the eternal consequences of our actions. In a world fraught with turmoil and uncertainty, the message of Enoch serves as a guiding light, illuminating the path towards righteousness and redemption. The majestic Book of the Palaces indeed presents a fascinating blend of history, speculation, and mysticism surrounding the enigmatic figure of Enoch and his transformation into the revered archangel Metatron. The attribution of the third book of Enoch to Rabbi Ishmael, while intriguing, raises questions regarding its authorship and historical context, prompting scholars to delve deeper into its origins and transmission. The depiction of Metatron as a transcendent being bridging the realms of heaven and earth resonates across diverse religious and mystical traditions. From Jewish mysticism to Christian, Islamic, and occult lore, Metatron's role as a divine mediator and scribe has captivated the imagination of believers and seekers alike. Yet the complexities surrounding Metatron's nature and existence invite scrutiny and debate, as scholars grapple with the implications of his celestial status and the significance of his interactions with humanity. Through the lens of ancient texts and esoteric teachings, the figure of Metatron emerges as a symbol of divine mystery and spiritual enlightenment, inviting seekers to ponder the nature of existence and the boundless realms of the unseen. As the legacy of Enoch endures through the ages, the mysteries of the heavens continue to beckon, offering glimpses into the eternal truths that lie beyond mortal comprehension. The evolution of Metatron from the human figure of Enoch to the exalted angelic being described in Jewish tradition is indeed a fascinating aspect of mystical lore. Rooted in ancient texts such as the Talmud and later mystical writings, the depiction of Metatron as a transcendent figure seated at the right hand of God embodies the essence of divine mystery and spiritual hierarchy. According to these traditions, Enoch's righteous life and close relationship with the divine led to his transformation into Metatron, a being of unparalleled wisdom and power, second only to God himself. As the celestial scribe and heavenly advocate for humanity, Metatron occupies a unique position within the angelic hierarchy, serving as a mediator between Israel and the Almighty. Legends surrounding Metatron's role in leading Israel through the wilderness and his access to the divine countenance further enhance his status as a central figure in Jewish mysticism. His presence symbolizes the profound connection between the earthly and celestial realms, offering solace and guidance to believers on their spiritual journey. Through the centuries, the enigmatic figure of Metatron has continued to captivate the imagination of seekers and scholars alike, inviting contemplation on the nature of divine revelation and the mysteries of the unseen world. As a beacon of celestial wisdom and divine grace, Metatron stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith and the boundless realms of spiritual exploration. The modern interpretations of Metatron within occult and New Age practices offer a contemporary lens through which to explore spiritual transformation and ascension. Drawing upon the ancient traditions of Jewish mysticism and angelology, these interpretations cast Metatron as a powerful archetype, embodying humanity's potential for spiritual evolution and divine communion. By emphasizing Metatron's ascent into the angelic realm through faith and virtuous conduct, these interpretations underscore the transformative power of inner growth and alignment with divine principles. As a symbol of ascension and spiritual empowerment, Metatron inspires seekers to tap into their innate spiritual power and transcend earthly limitations. In the realm of New Age spirituality, Metatron serves as a guiding presence, reminding individuals of their inherent capacity for spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Through practices such as meditation, visualization, and energy work, seekers may seek to connect with Metatron's divine essence and harness his wisdom to navigate their spiritual journey. Ultimately, the tale of Metatron continues to evolve, resonating with seekers across diverse spiritual traditions and offering a beacon of hope and guidance in an ever-changing world. As we explore the depths of metaphysical knowledge and inner transformation, may the wisdom of Metatron inspire us to embrace our highest potential and awaken to the infinite possibilities of the human spirit.